Kia ora, welcome to my happy place. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment so I know that you've been, don't be shy, and please enjoy. Right, I've come on to do just a glue video today, just to try out my new computer. Went over to visit my cousin the other day and she had a Windows computer that laptop that she'd been locked out of, and she couldn't be bothered doing anything with it, so she just put it on the shelf. Well, she gave it to me and I took it to the computer man, and I have got a very nice little laptop, so I'm testing it out for doing my videos and hopefully we will have no problem. Haven't finished sewing, well, I haven't even started sewing my big journal yet. I will get on to that later today. And I was looking for something to glue in, and this was when I very first started 4.5 years ago and didn't know what I was doing. I made this, and it was something the kids brought home from school about fruit and drinking water and drinking milk and energy and all that sort of stuff. And I made this journal out of it, called it Funky Art. So this is the only page I have done in it, and I did this page with Eileen McGuinness. Let there be fun in art. So that's all I've done in it. So I thought, right, I'm just going to go through and put some paper in first. This here has got tissue on it. Then I put ink on it. It was some sort of technique I was trying out. This one I was drawing a face and the eyes didn't turn out very good, so I covered it over. And then it's just got bits of paint, bits of paper, and there are pages like this that don't have anything on. So I'm just going to go through and basically glue down some paper for a start, and we'll see how we go. And I'm just going to collapse that so I've got more room. Excuse me. So hopefully this is going to be much better. My computer was stopping and starting and farting and goodness knows what else, so I can't put up with bad videoings and bad sounds, and I was actually thinking about giving it up because I couldn't afford to go out and buy a new computer, but I don't have to now, thanks to the generosity of my cousin. So take a bit more of this off here. So it has been a horrible day again today. The wet weather is back. So that's a bit annoying, but I guess we need it. Soon we'll be moaning it's so dry and the lawn is so brown. So I guess we should enjoy it while we can. When we went down and set the caravan up on our permanent site, I got told I had the opportunity to sign up for unlimited Wi-Fi while I was there, $100 a year. So thank you very much, I said. I'll have that. Oh, that's pretty. Go the other way. This here is paper that I coffee dyed, and it got a little bit over singed, a little bit over coffeed. But never mind, I'm quite happy with that. So what else has been going on? We my daughter-in-law, one of her children's godfather, does makes aerials and puts aerials up for a living. So he's made us an aerial to take down to the permanent site for our TV. And of course we have power now, so I'm hoping I might be able to do the odd video while I'm down there, since we have unlimited internet. Don't know, I might have to sort out a camera for down there, because I don't want to be pulling my camera down from its position here, because it works well. It's in the right place, and I don't want to be pulling it up and down all the time. A laptop is easy to put into a bag and take with you, but the webcam is a little bit different. So I don't know what I'll be doing with that yet, but I'm sure we'll find something. It's not glued very good there. I can see that I didn't put glue there. Alright, sticky hands, so I'm just going to get a baby wipe. Had another tidy up in my room, and got a lovely big desk space now. Had a change around. Got another set of drawers that fit up there and fit my things in it that I can get out and make room on my desk. So that's cool. Right, let's see if I can find something to go on here, so I don't have to cover it all up. No, I think that's all my small ones. Open up my bigger one here. Ravens, this reminds me of Ginny. The blue ravens. Right. A little bit bigger. Save that for another page. Sure, I'll find something. Put her there. Is it going to cover it? Nope. I might just have to put a little bit more paper on it. Just cut that off. Excuse me. My sinuses are not doing great, but they're not as bad as what they were in 2018. They were shocking. I had infections all the time. I haven't been having infections, they've just been not great. So, that's okay. I'm okay. Gluing is very relaxing, I must admit. I do like just gluing. These here are stickers I made at some time. I must make some more of those. I have got to do some more jelly printing. Put that there. Yeah. Cut that there and put that there. There we go. Now, you can see me all right. Got a computer in the right place. Right, just going to cut that off. I don't want that. I just want this bit here. Yeah. I think I just want this bit here, just so he shows up. The bit behind it was just too busy for him. Yeah, I think so. Might just pull that off there. Put you there. That down a little bit. That's better. I like that. Sometimes you just cover it all up and think, no, that doesn't go. He needs something just so he shows up. I like that. I like that a lot. So, I can't remember. I think I told you that my cousin had a heart attack the weekend that we were down the lake. He went to Wellington and got a stent in, and he's doing okay, and hopefully he might be home today. So that's cool. Now this bird here, for some unknown reason, doesn't have an eye, so I'm going to give him an eye. Most probably does, it's just, yeah, make that whiter. And then when it's dry, I'll put a black dot in it, like that. What am I going to do there? I might just cut you around like that. Let's see. Put you there. Oh, I don't really want to cover our raven any, do I? Okay. You just take that there and she can be playing to him. Like that. And we will just add this little bit in here. Yep. Let's give it a square. Just playing is what I'm doing. I say I'm going to grab it and just glue, but I never do. I always just got to make sense to me. It's okay. I don't mind. It is 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon here. Right. Right, what else have we got? Just trim him up and put him there. He just looks like he wants to fit in there for some reason. I like that. I like that. Doesn't make sense, but that's okay. It doesn't have to make sense. It's just got to fit in with my weird sense of humour, I suppose. Now, what do I do with that? Threw it in the rubbish and I didn't mean to, just as well. It's nearly full. Right, let's put that there and grab a towel. Right, now something to go up the top is what we need. Let's see. No, he won't fit there. Just glue him over here. It's a lovely bird. I love birds. My youngest daughter and their crew of girls, they have a blue ringneck parrot. Absolutely gorgeous. And my eldest daughter has a galah. It comes from Australia. And his name is Whiskey, and he is just gorgeous. And they both speak. They both talk like books. Whiskey calls for the dog and what goodness knows what else. And Felix, he plays peekaboo with the girls. So cute. Right, push that down. Right, what else have we got here? Oh, it doesn't actually go there. And that's okay, we're just going to put it there anyway. We're going to put that there anyway. Take that off there. Glue that down there. I have a huge box of, well, a little rubbish bin full of just rip my nightie if I put that on the wrong way, even though it doesn't go there. It goes near enough in my mind. And this one here, just go there, I think. Yeah, so the glare is shocking, but that's what it's looking like. Right, I might find another bit of something there. Not that one. I hope. What have I got here? No, that doesn't go there. Just want another bit of flour is what I want. Very irritating when you can't find what you want. Never mind, I think we'll leave that page for now. But what I have to do is just go and get some baking paper. In all my hunting, I still haven't been able to find any wax paper. It's like they've stopped getting it here. So we're now using baking paper. But it's out of the road. Right, let's see what we've got here. Let's see if we can make anything. No. What have we got here? Lip service. I think that came off somebody's envelope. It's really cool. Could make here a little bottle body. Cut that out of it, and cut her up here. Sorry, and I'm out of shot. I always do that. I lean over the rubbish bin when I'm cutting out for some reason. I forget that I'm supposed to be staying in shot, but this laptop is a little bit littler than mine, so it fits on the shelf quite nicely. So now I've just got to learn to... There we are. We have a little body for her. Have to find some legs. Oh, it's pretty. That's cool. That's cool. Maybe she could have little monkey legs. No. No. Alright, I'm making a heck of a mess here and getting nowhere. I'm going to put this on here. We'll just take a little bit of the white off. A little bit of a cover up this because it's ugly, in my opinion. You shouldn't say that because somebody will think it's marvellous, and that's their opinion. So you're allowed to have your opinion. And I hope this lady here, she can go there. Just need something down the side to give it a bit of colour. That's cool. Right, back up like that. Put you there. And oops, you there. Put you this way. Put the crooked side that way. No, that looks a bit weird. Has to go this way. Yeah, like that. Like that. I'm happy with that. Just glue this down. So yes, yeah, my husband's getting very itchy-footed waiting for the annex to come. I said to him, well, it'll come when it's ready. I'm not worried about that. As soon as the weather's fine again, we'll go down and stay in the caravan. It doesn't matter if the annex is there or not to me. It's only going to be for extras. We bought a new little, well, a second-hand little fridge to go down. We have a fridge in the caravan, but it's not quite big enough for, you know, if you want to have some frozens in your fridge for some frozen veggies if you don't get to the shops or something like that. And so we bought a new one, paid a second-hand one, of course, paid $100 for it, and got it home. And I lost my towel. And the freezer would go and the fridge wouldn't. It would if you tapped the thermostat, but the minute you didn't, you let it wouldn't start again. It just, the thermostat was stuffed. So we ordered a new thermostat and it came, which was very cool. So my husband put that back together and it's going absolutely fabulous. So that's a plus. But of course it cost us a little bit more. I would not have bought it for $160, but once you've bought it, you then have to make it work for you. And so I just have to be happy that it is a good little fridge and it's the perfect size. You know, it's not huge, but it's got enough room. It's got a veggie bin in it for holding your vegetables in, and it's got a nice sized little freezer for the extras. So I'm very happy with it. Now that it's going, of course. Right. I'm going to cut that off properly. That's fine. There we go. Right. I quite like that. What else have we got here? No, we don't want that. Ooh, I like that. I like that dragon. Might keep that for something else. What have I got here? I need to put a bit of cover on that. It's another one that's a bit not to my taste. Alright, put that there. Right up there. That's so pretty. Right. Oh, that looks cool there. Need something for down the side. Just put a bit of jelly print down there. Did like this jelly print. It was came out rather pretty. It was the big bubble wrap. We were sitting watching TV last night, my husband and I, eating popcorn and watching a show on TV called Graham Norton, and it was 9:15. My daughter texts me and says, what are you doing? So I told her. Are you in your PJs or dressed? I said, my PJs, but I could be dressed. So she says, get dressed, we're coming to pick you up. They were bored, so we went to Rotorua because Kmart is open till midnight. So we went to all the way to Rotorua. Oh, it's 40 minutes, about 40 minutes away, to buy a chocolate and a drink and come home again. I think we got home about 11:45, just because they were bored. It was a nice evening, so it was a nice little trip. That can go about there, I think. He's going to go there. Yeah. I just want to put this here just to cover up this a little bit. So that was an interesting evening. Right. So went out this morning to dry it, try and find a plastic set of drawers just with 4 drawers in it, because I've got one sitting right here just by the computer that way, and but it's got all my it had all my craft stuff that I take camping in it. So I piled that all into 2 drawers and put what I wanted in the other 2 drawers so I could have my tidy up. But when I go to Rotorua next week with my daughter to pick up her glasses, I'll get one there. The computer said they had one at our warehouse, but they couldn't find it, so I like that. I think that can come right off there. Just get his hoof to stick down properly. We'll be right. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. Find something else to go there, I suppose, sooner or later. All right. Now, shift all that out of the road and grab another bit of paper. Back here. Move over. Let's go over to here. Let me see what I've got in here. I've just got some. This is terrible paper. Very cheap craft paper, but it'll be alright. We'll put some down. It's better than shiny paper. And it'll get it out of my bin. Is what it'll get it out of. Alright, just put that down there. And it's up here maybe. Just to get rid of it. There we go. This bit can go over here. That's stuck there. A little here, it just needs to be trimmed off. That's good. What else have we got here? This is so cute. I got this off Nancy Vestine. I'm going to put that down. It's funny how just some things just stick in your mind, but I think it's because I saw her using it in her glue book that I remembered it. Now, it can go right over there like that. Cool. What else have I got here? This is a little bit of just going to glue that there so the top bit glues down, and leave it so that little bit doesn't stick down, so we can put something underneath it like that. Rip this little bit off here. So not a lot else has been happening because the weather has been so bad. Bethany's going off for a MRI tomorrow just to make sure that her insides are okay and all healed up again before they decide whether they can put her infusion medicine down again. They cranked it up quite high because she was so poorly that they don't want to keep her at the high rates. But also I think it can cause other problems if you do that. Here is I need something else under there before we do that. Okay, this here. Put that there. And excuse my sniffing. I say to myself, don't sniff, but it just becomes a habit when your sinuses are bad all the time. Right. I'm going to give my naming of my big journal a little bit more time while I do the sewing of it, and when I come on to do my first video using it, I will then draw and give it a name with what we draw out. So pretty, that can go there. Alright, what else have I got in here? Time flies. These are just little things that got printed out a couple of times. I used some stuff off it and not others, but I'm going to just put them down because if I want to use them in something else, I can always just print them out again. Time flies. I don't think we need two of those on the same page. What have we got here? Got some stickers here. I'll just put one of those down. Colours go with this, so I'm just going to put that there. Good morning. Right, what else have we got here? Just glue this down here. Right. I think we just put it there like that. Just stick it down. That'll be cool. And just trim it off there. Okay, there. Right, now, what else have we got stuck in here? Not that, not meant to be there, neither is that. What is this? This is a, I don't know, it's in a foreign language. I'm going to put it there. And I've got a glue here. Got my husband to take the lid off my big bottle because I couldn't undo it, and fill up my smaller bottles with glue today, so that was cool. This is a postcard. Is this what this is? That's so cool. It needs to go there. Right. Something shining there. So I haven't seen any hiccups stopping and starting on my computer. So right, it can go there. Down there, I don't know what it is. It's just a piece out of a page, out of a book. But I'm getting so much stuff, I just have to start using stuff. Just because I can. I can just go across there like that. Maybe we'll have the green side. Cool. Like that. And this can just come down this side. Right, cool. Yeah. Do you want to put her there? No, we don't want to put her there or there, no. This looks like it is, but no, it needs to go on a better page. This here can go there. Cover that up. That up. And this little bit in here. It can go there. Yeah. And this bit can go here. Of course it can. Why not? It's my motto. Why not? Yeah. Right, what else have I got stuck in here? This is some, that's a tag. This was a bag, a carry bag, a shopping bag. And for those that don't know, these are Pahutakawa flowers. And the Pahutakawa tree, these are bright red, deep red, Christmas red like this. And it is not going to rip, it is just too strong. So I'm going to fold it up so I can get a relatively straight edge on it. And they bloom at Christmas time. They are our Christmas tree. Well, we call them our Christmas tree. And they line the waterfront of Auckland. Or they did when I was a child and lived up there. But there's still a lot of them still around. And they are absolutely beautiful. I'm going to glue that down there, and we're going to have to glue this with heavier glue because it's quite heavy paper. Very heavy paper, in fact. Right, squish that down. and put that there. Cool. That's awesome. What else have we got in here? No, we don't want that. That's just book paper. That can just go down there. Oops. We just put that there. Hopefully it'll stick down. And this bit here. Yep, stick that down there. Right, now what are we going to do? Right, if I put that there, I need to put something underneath it just to for their legs to sit on, something green. Oh, that's cardboard, is not very good. This is interesting paper. Do that there. That little blue purple bit there. If I had blue would be better, it would look like a pond. No, maybe not. I really need to do some culling in my cutouts. There are just some that you just bypass, and it's not really fussy cutting, it's just going around it, just to make it a little bit more. That's okay. Right, what else have we got here? Oh, they're cute. They're so cute. They can go down there. Right. Oh, I've been babbling for ages here. Just giving it a glue. What else I've got in here? I've got some rickaracki here. Is that what it's called? Rick-rack? Right, we need something else. I don't know what that is. Just something out of the book. Out of a book, so we'll put that down there. Cool. It can go there. Thank you for the support. Oh, that looks cool. Right, that can go there. Just like that. Splattered that up my arm. Not nice. Not a nice feeling. Right. Cool. That's what it is. Fireworks, and that there is the harbour bridge. Now, don't know if it's our harbour ridge or I'm just going to pull it off and have a look. No, it doesn't say. Could be Australia's. Right, what else have we got here? Right. What's the sticker over here? I wonder if that'll come off. They're very old stickers. If it doesn't come off, I will cut it. I do believe it's going to come off. I'm just going to put it up here. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I love that saying. Yeah, let's get this sticky glue off there. They're so cute. Right, we still need something to go in there. This one here is a get well one, and we don't need a get well balloon on it, so we're just going to cut around it like that. I'm going to throw that out. I am really just trying to get rid of some stuff. And that can go there, but we need something under it. We need a bit of paper underneath it. Right, a little blue here, so I can just trim that and slip it under there. I don't need to trim a bit more off it, about that much I reckon. And we'll look at it and it'll be far too much taken off and it'll be too short. It'll be the story of my life. Oh no, not too bad. Right, I'll just move it in that way so I don't have to cut it anymore. Put that there like that. And put this lot down here. Oops. There we go. Like that. Get that wipe off. And give my hands a good wipe. I'm trying to be conscious of wiping the glue off my fingernails. So now I really need something here before I go, because time is marching on. But I wanted to give it a really good try to see how long it'll go for, and I'll just check. Oh, cool. The battery level is, the battery life is very good as well. My battery in my computer is terrible. So it's not quite wide enough. So I'll put this a little bit here. And you up there. Like that. Be cool. Right, put you there. And you there. Put a bit more glue on that. Just a bit more glue there. Sometimes they just don't like sticking to paint. There we go. Be cool. Just a little bit can go up here. Right. Don't know what I'm going to do with all these glue books when I've finished with them. You just can't keep stuff forever, can you? Okay, I'm quite happy with that. I might just glue that down there. Okay, put a little something on the page. Right there. Right, now what we want is something a little bit that belongs in that glue. Put that there and take that down there. I don't normally cut straight edges, but today it's okay. Right. What we'll do is get that there. I'll get it this way and trim a bit more off it. Just put that down there. Sometimes you just got to put it on both sides. And there's paint on it. No, wrong way. That's what we want to do. Just put that there like that. No. Excuse me. Cut her off there, so because I already cut off her feet some time ago. Put that there. Camera's still going, so that is all good. Just trim him down a little bit more. Just a little bit too much there. I've been really lazy because usually I fussy cut all my stuff. But not today. Right. I should have smaller scissors is what I should have. Let's just give it a little trim around the ball. And I think this will be the last bit I put down. I think an hour is a pretty good, almost an hour is a pretty good try for a new camera to see if it's going to play up or not, whether it was my webcam, because I was a bit frightened it might have been my webcam. Mind you, oh damn it, a webcam is much cheaper than a computer. So get in there, ball. There we go. Nothing fantastic, but just give my hands a wipe off so I can turn the pages. Oh, what I just found. I've got to hit them up there. No, save them for another day. Right. So, I did that. Trying to get the gear off it for you. No, quite happy with that. I'll just this one up here. Right, so I did that and that. Nothing fantastic, just put stuff down. And there's quite a few pages. Well, didn't do anything, and I did those too. Going to try and find some fairy type thing to go there. Thought that would be cool. Okay. And this page here I started. Don't have anything else there, but it's a little bit of something to try out my camera. So thank you for being with me. If anybody's still with me, thank you. I think that maybe we get a thumbs up for this camera. I think it's working fine. I don't think we've had any hiccups. And I've lost the lid off my glue stick, so I'll have to hunt for that. But that's it for today. Thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.